You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Swifties, Chronicans, welcome back to the channel. Very excited after the crazy buzz that went on today. I don't know if you heard about it or saw the group chat yet for the Swifties, but they literally had a countdown on Taylor's website for 10 minutes, and it looked like Toy Story. Toy Story 5's coming out, and there's a lot of anticipation what all these connections possibly could be.
Yeah.
So just that type of hype happened, and we all almost lost our shit today when that was going on. So I forgot to even mention that because I went through the hysteria. It was crazy. That's why our group chat's popping. But anyways. Pockets, thank you so much for bringing us to some more Taylor Swift for a reaction with all that buzz today. And your reaction, I think, really fits it well because you're here just for songs that most Swifties know. These are the bangers. These two performances are seriously some of the best she's ever done as well, you were saying. Both of
Oh,
these
wow.
songs are from her 1989 tour in Sydney, Australia, which is where we've heard the Sydney. A little bit of rock Taylor and a super epic anthem. I hope you guys enjoy. Much love from Pockets. And the two songs that we are doing today are We're Never Ever Getting Back Together.
I love this song.
Yes, you do, from the album Red, which we're very excited for, which is, I knew for sure We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together was from Red because I totally remember from the Eras tour that Red that Cameron was in during that part when he's like never ever or whatever thing he does. So like that's why I definitely remembered that. So at least we're incorporating some knowledge before we deep dive into full albums. And then this album is so goddamn good that I did not think Out of the Woods was from this album because we talked about just it's the pop Bible,
Bible.
and we never really mentioned Out of the Woods because you just haven't heard it yet.
No, I
But you've heard
haven't.
so many of these other good ones. So thank you so much, Swifties, for always hooking us up with the albums as well because that always makes us feel a bit more connected to it.
I have a connection to this song that I don't think I've ever shared on the channel before.
Okay, yeah.
So
With the We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together?
we are never ever ever getting back together. Cherie sent this to me when Josh and I broke up.
Yes.
I think I told you this one, but I don't
Yeah.
know if I've shared it on the channel before.
I think you did during the time, but that's just because I remember things very crazy.
So when I was literally 16, I think that's when Red came out. And that was one of the songs that was shared to me just because it matched what was going on in my life at that moment in time. And that's the connection that I will always. Let's go, Charisse. So that was the connection I've always had to We Are Never Ever Ever Getting Back Together. And then I forget it exists and it randomly pops back up in my life.
That's awesome. Well, I'm very excited for this. The energy is really great right now. We got our friendship bracelets on. We got our 13 on. We got our Swifties and our Patreons here with us and our Chronicans. And we thank you all so much. Let's jump in.
Let's jump in. I'm super excited to see these performances.
That's the move right there. That's when I know you're feeling. You got dad dance moves.
I do. Have you met my dad?
Yeah.
Have you met my mom?
I have.
Have
I
you
lived
seen
with her.
Have you seen her dance moves?
Yeah. Here we go. That's what this type of music gets you going with, and I bloody love this song, to be honest too. It's nice always when you know some Taylor songs when you're going into it. It's nice to have that vibe because we've been listening to some heavy hitters from Taylor.
Yeah, we have been.
And it's about to get really heavy during the month of May, y'all. So, like,
oh my god,
I kind of need this little tempo change and just to have some good enjoyment with all of you with some live Taylor.
I'm so excited because, like, as much as like I've heard we are never ever ever getting back together.
It's just one ever.
Nah, it's 3. No, I'm kidding. But I've heard this song, but I've never seen the performance for it other than the Eras tour that we saw together with
Yeah, like I just mentioned.
like you had just mentioned.
Yeah.
But that was the first time ever seeing a performance to this. So I'm really excited to see the one in Australia. So this will be really exciting.
Could I get something off your face?
Yes, there's something on my face.
It was the Joe Louis crumb.
Oh no, was that on my face the whole time? So sad it was toast.
It might have been toast, actually.
Yeah.
Toast crumb.
It's a toast crumb.
Toast crumb. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yum. There we go. Sorry. This is so great. And I remember, I don't know when it was, but y'all were in the comments for a bit being like, check out this rock version of this song. And I don't remember what song it was, but it might have been this one. Like, if she goes crazier, heavier than this, let us know. But like, this is badass. We've seen her with the acoustic set so much with the Eras tour. We've seen her with that, like, the Pawn Sessions area too. And we've never really seen her just like hammering on not an electric acoustic, an electric guitar, and coming in and actually building the foundation of this, showing everyone that like, hey, look, I'm gonna actually do it. I could do it the whole time, but now let's bring in the whole band. Now we can make this even bigger. And just the way that it's layering, the awesome camera work. I love the performance and the way it looks on this EAS channel 4K. Like, it always brings out the concert really well too. So it's always a great picks.
Like, this is fantastic. I didn't know Taylor went this style. Like, we've heard the country, we've heard the pop, we've heard the acoustic, like you said. But, like, coming in with the rock, like, the metal Taylor shirts now make more sense.
Yeah. And that's why I always said, like, I could picture her growling and all that and, like, really going hard because her petty Taylor mode and all that could embody the rebellious kind of rocker metal spirit that you need to sometimes have.
Which she's doing perfectly on stage right here.
Yeah, it's freaking great.
Really gonna miss you picking fights and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right, and you hide away and find your peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. Call me up again tonight, but this time I'm telling you we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. We are never, ever, ever, ever getting back together. Why don't you try this one with us, Sydney? In 3, 2, 1. Come on, let it all out. In 3, 2, 1. One last time, show me what you got. 3, 2, 1. I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never. Getting back together, you go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me, talk to me. Getting back together, getting back
She's going down. You know, she's
So cool.
about to transition. My lord. God, she can rock. That was freaking epic, y'all. That was dope. That I'm so glad we got to watch that first time with y'all. Pockets, what a great pick. I'm so excited for the next song as well. But let's jump into, there was a moment that I could see you almost starting to break down emotionally. And it was when she was going through her kind of her rant through the bridge moment there.
Yeah.
And like, what were you kind of feeling for Taylor there in that moment, so we kind of know what you were getting like worked up over in a good way.
It's just like she's just such a
Elation.
bridge queen with how she brings the emotion in, and like because this was a rock ballad style,
Sure was.
right?
Yeah.
Where she was getting to sing about her pain, sing about
It's not gonna happen again.
It's not happening again. We're over it. I'm slamming the door shut in this moment.
Yeah.
And that's what you really felt when she came in with that bridge there.
Of course.
She came in with such energy. She even had that little bit of the roughness to her voice, the gravel to her voice there as she came in.
Yeah.
So
oh my
like
God, she fully embodied it, and
fully embodied the rock star. So like
Yes.
that's kind of where that like gets me really emotional, where you can like fully jump into a character in its full being, which she is just so absolutely pristine at doing.
That's the craziest thing, because not even trying to dissect her music, it's the emotion you just feel from her performance, especially live. The way that she works with her eyes and her faces that she makes is just so piercing. Even the way she was playing the guitar there when it zoomed into her face when she was kind of having her solo moment, it's like, damn, that was intimidating.
She was giving me Elizabeth Taylor vibes because her eyes look violet, right?
Absolutely. And then also giving me vibes of like Danny from The Warning. and like some
Yeah.
truly epic metal rockers that are like taking over the
Absolutely.
world right now. And like I'm just so happy to see the more of a range that Taylor can do, how she can change her songs any way she wants.
What's really cool too is we know Australia loves rock music.
Yeah,
Like they
so
love rock
go
music.
hard.
So this was the perfect venue for her to pull out that rock style, that
Yeah.
rock vibe. I like America loves pop music, Australia loves rock music, and Europe loves metal, right?
Fair.
So like
Yeah,
that's
well said.
kind of so like knowing your audience and knowing like the style of music that you're going into for the different genres
Sure
and
helps.
countries around the world
Yeah.
allows you to play with your scene, like your venue, that's the word I'm looking for your venue so drastically, so much. So to have like this rock style for this in Sydney where people love rock music in Australia, I think it was just such a perfect scene, and like just such a perfect way to like go all out and have some fun and have some play and try something different all at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. And this 1989 tour itself is just looking incredible. I'm very excited to get back to it. And as we know, we're about to jump into the next song. But something I wanted to do before jumping to there, because we've never done it for this song yet, is go check out the Taylor Song Bible to see what We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together is somewhat about, y'all. So we'll be right back, as also our kids need an extra little goodnight ski. Okay, thank you, Pockets, for this double request. We're really sorry about your first request when we accidentally did not have the mic working. And we hope this has rectified it a little bit for y'all and for the Swifties as well, just having some fun. And we are finishing off our April reactions, and we're so excited to jump into May with you guys as well. So here we go, Out of the Woods now, and this is your first time hearing it.
It is. I'm really excited for this one.
Right on.
Looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch. I remember you took a Polaroid of us, then discovered the rest of the world is black and white. We were in screaming color, and I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Go! Are we out of the woods?
So I've heard the chorus.
Oh, I know you have.
I've heard the chorus, but I haven't heard the rest of the song. But that chorus is iconic.
Who hasn't heard it? Like, when I heard you hadn't heard this one, I'm like, I'm hoping that somehow you hadn't actually heard anything.
That's fair. But no, I've definitely heard the chorus because
Of
like that
course.
chorus is everywhere,
Yeah.
But,
would've been
like-
confusing if you hadn't.
right? But like fantastic song. I really like how she goes down for the chorus and goes lower and then raises up afterwards.
Yeah, because it makes you feel that elation, and like it's a celebration. Like, are we
Mhm.
out of the woods? It's like, are we in the clear? So like, if
Yeah.
that's true, let's do this.
Let's have some fun. Let's
Yeah.
do this now.
Yeah.
Looking at it now, last December, we were built to fall apart, fall back together. Oh, your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget when we decided. just sing with me one last time tonight? Okay, sing with me. It goes like this.
What a great song. There was one line that really stuck out to me, and it was like 20 stitches in a hospital room. And like when you're out of the woods, but you're like out of the woods in that kind of a way, like are we in the clear yet? Like are we okay when you're going through something traumatic?
Yeah,
exactly. Like this song is so much more than like let's go have a party or let's go have some fun. Like this is also talking about like are we out of the woods because there's something that's happened.
That's how I was always taking it too. Even though it was very poppy and catchy, there was always like a tone of needing to escape and some actual trauma happened, right?
Like some actual trauma, having to get out and then having to like look for it, be like, can we peek out a little bit? Like, can we go? Like, is it clear? Like there's like a little bit of fear, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of anticipation, all drawn into this song. And I think that's why I like how at the chorus she goes down. Mm-hmm. She goes, "Are we out of the woods?" And it's almost like a whisper. It's like a peeking. And then she goes, "It's a clear day." Right? Yeah, so like exactly. It's so much fun. She's
oh my
like,
god, right?
The play with this song is intense. I loved at the very end of this performance how much play she had, because you could tell that that was all like how Taylor does it, where she's like, I'm going to put the bridge here, and then I'm going to put chorus 1 here, and then I'm going to switch line 5 and 6 over here, and like...
Oh my god, yeah. Every trademark is in this song.
Absolutely.
Right? That you kind of know of her, and that's why I was confused. I'm like, is this really on this album, like, too? Like, oh my god, I can't wait to get to this album as well. Yeah. It really, like, every song is so incredible, and something I was thinking about this, and I mean full homage to this, I was almost thinking of, like, the Lion King's like music as well, with having these dancers, what type of vibe and unity they give, like Hakuna Matata, or like just even the intro song for the Lion King, just like these background singers
And
just
how
that's
they're
the
the
atmosphere and vibe.
vocalization that they have.
Yeah, and they help you get in the woods and actually getting out of it too, because I think that's
Mm-hmm.
like the statement of the title is out of the woods. Even though there's the question in there, it really feels like you got out of it by the end of it at
Absolutely.
least too, right? And
You're
that's
able to finally break free.
it's like a revelation, and also when you're not, as we know from the carryover from we're never ever getting back together, it's about that realization of not needing someone else's approval. So that
Absolutely.
also is getting out of the woods from having your brain stuck to other people's opinions as
Yeah.
well.
Because like I remember when I was leaving just leaving a bad relationship, for example, that felt like you're in the woods.
Oh, of course,
Right?
yeah.
Like you have to peek around corners, make sure you know you're in your own mind, you think people are watching or your eyes are on you in different ways than what they actually are.
Of course.
Right? And so like you have to get out of the woods to get out of that mindset
Yep.
to be able to heal from those types of things. And that's what you're saying in this is like, so it really does add on to what she's even saying about
Yeah, which is even a different
getting
album. Which now I think of it too, which is
yeah.
a part of the Red
But
album.
that's the thing with Taylor is like even though it's a different album, she has this continual thread about female empowerment that
For
goes
sure.
through all of her music.
Yeah.
So like a lot of this really a lot of her storylines do link together. So even though like this was all from the same concert, but they're two separate albums.
No kidding.
Right?
And that also
So-
shows just the power of what a concert can do for like threading in just the feeling of it, where I almost thought it was
Absolutely.
the same album, even though it wasn't. But like also just good picks too, because I think that was a lot to do with just Pockets picking these two because they really
Mhm.
complemented each other so well. One kind of felt like a mid show transitional piece, and that one felt like the end finale too.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it was really a great way to kind of end it here. And do you have anything else before we jump into what we?
No, I'm ready
interpretation is?
for the Taylor Swift, all the songs, song Bible that we have here.
Sounds good. So we are now with the single from 1989, and this is co-written with Jack Antonoff. We love Jack.
We love Jack
Out of the
Antonoff.
Woods invokes a mixed feeling of excitement and constant anxiety that can be experienced during a tumultuous relationship under the almost omnipresent gaze of the media.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. And
Thinking eyes are on you when they're maybe not on you or they are on you.
oh, the paparazzi and all that, right? You're always
Paparazzi.
caught. And now kids are always going through that with their own paparazzis.
Yeah.
In it, Taylor Swift talks openly about the fragility of her relationship with Harry Styles and wonders whether her relationship will be able to overcome the hurdle of fame or truly move on. How does one recover from a breakup announced live to the world? When she mentions their snowmobile accident, serious enough to land them in hospital, it is to express the tragic aspect of their story. So that really felt personal to know it
Mhm.
was some real stitches. Yet the famous paper airplane pendant resurfaced as a testament to the sincerity of their love. Taylor Swift knew the relationship was doomed, but she has no regrets. Wow, that's really
Wow.
powerful. She's gone through a lot of interesting relationships that have brought in a lot of clarity and realizations that not everyone will get. And like when something ends just from public scrutiny, and
Mhm.
having to move on from that because you know of the doomness just from that itself, not even if it was about what you guys are and all that, like it just shows how much Taylor just has gone through itself. And like that's what makes it kind of fun to figure out a little bit about it. Also makes it fun to keep it a bit ambiguous because it's also kind of nice to or interesting to think, are those stitches real or not?
Yeah.
Were they Taylor's or not? Is this a story that's trying to be told on the outside? It keeps the conversation going where when you know it
Absolutely.
fully, then okay, I guess it was the crash, and I never thought this was about Harry Styles, so that's interesting. I guess that makes sense if you know the time frame of all that, where I know a
Mhm.
lot of you would have known too. So I think it's really good the way that we're doing it, where we're finding out after.
I think so too. I really like the finding out after, being able to listen to the song, think about what it's about, really get the meaning. Because music, as I mentioned in many, many of our reactions, it's like a language that precedes language,
Of
right?
course.
So like you can really get the vibe or the tone or the spirit of a song without knowing exactly what it's about. Like we didn't need to know that it was about Harry Styles to know that this could be from a tumultuous relationship. We
No
didn't need to
kidding.
know that it was that they were in a snowmobile accident to know that being out of the woods from having being in the hospital can be
Legit,
a tumultuous situation that you're coming out of, right? Peeking around those corners.
And you were alluding to that, like, perfectly.
But thank you. But then when you have that context, you can kind of get to know about her life, because these songs are a diary of her life.
Of course.
You get to hear so much more about who she is as the artist.
Yeah, we're learning more about her from every epoch of her era.
Absolutely. And like, something for me as somebody who like fell for the media lines at the top, it's so cool to get to know more about Taylor, and especially as someone like Taylor was scrutinized for having many relationships. I was scrutinized for having many relationships. So it's really cool to be able to relate to somebody who was still able to be a good role model for people while still going through living life.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I think that's something that Taylor did best, was she was always able to, she had her morals, she had her things set, and even though she was, you know, being scrutinized, she still managed to maintain herself.
Yeah, she kept true to her identity from day one. To be honest, she really hasn't wavered much on that, other than just adding things to her arsenal. Which
you know, she really got to have her Red era, her Reputation era, her, you know, Good Girl era. But at the end of the day, regardless of what era she's been in, she's always stayed true to her core. And that's what I think makes a good role model, especially for young girls, but for people in general.
Don't waver just from pressure, y'all.
Don't waver from pressure.
We are very excited to continue this deep dive with Taylor rabbit hole journey with all of you Swifties. Pockets, thank you so much for this request. Very excited for moving into the month of May, y'all. If you guys don't know, the pressure is on. There's only a few membership slots left for the month of May, so definitely get your requests in if you want to help us guide us for the month of May. We have so many amazing things to look forward to. We're doing the Tortured Poet Department full album reaction in 2 parts. That's what you guys voted for. Definitely get really excited for all of that. We also I'm going to just let you guys know we have a new tier coming this month as well called The Watchers. So that's all I'm going to say right now. Stay tuned. It's going to be very, very exciting for some of you that want to go the extra mile. And we thank you guys all for going the extra mile for us as well. Please hit the like button if you want to continue to do some great stuff for us. Comment down below what some of your thoughts were from our reaction and from the 2 videos itself. And subscribe if you are not a Chronican yet. Thank you guys so much for your love and support and for all your time. And we thank you all for helping us get over 900 members on Patreon now. It's incredible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. This has been absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what else is going to be coming down the rabbit hole, where Pockets is going to lead us on our journey, and where you guys will lead us as well, because this has been absolutely fantastic, and I am beyond words. So this has been another great night with Taylor and with all of you, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's so good to see you here. And if you would like to continue in supporting us in our future endeavors, you can do so by supporting us over here. And if you really like this band or artist that you listen to in this video, you can support them right here. And we think you might like this video right here. So remember to click it and continue on your trip down the rabbit hole.